Right. Need to kill things. I need to talk to the werewolf leaders here. I think I can use them against each other to guarantee that the leader of the pack gets killed.
I must be speaking to you. Listen, please.
Right. Technically it should be a fairly simple task. You kill him. That's more or less just it. We will still retain a loop around here if we need it against the people.
I am surely close to death.
Weapon ineffective, so they can't kill each other. So the demon is probably the only thing that can kill them. Maybe some spellcasting. That's interesting.
Of course.
For a couple of reasons. Mainly, what I need to know is this.
Speaking to you. Listen, please.
What exactly will happen if these guys follow me out here?
Talents. A waste of my talents.
There's a lot of cultists here. I want to know basically if the cultists have a way to kill them. They're magic resistant.
I must be speaking to you.
No sooner said than done. Of course.
The leader stays inside. This is the support.
No sooner said than done.
I must
Why don't you just die?
Of course.
Fail in the saving throw. This is just for the test. Magic resistance, magic resistance, magic resistance, magic resistance, magic resistance.
I must be speaking to you.
Of course. A waste of my talents.
Have not
Of course.
managed to get through the magic resistance even once.
No sooner said than a waste of
Guess
my
the other guy
talents.
got it on the first try. Magic resistance. Right.
Of course.
I must be.
It's just easier to test this way
Of course.
instead of trying
No sooner
to
said
get
than
control
done.
of the
What?
cultists and try to see if that works. Yeah, magic resistance.
No sooner said
There's a
than done.
lower resistance spell, but I haven't found it this time, so I can't exactly try it
Of
out.
course. No sooner said than done.
Not
What?
even on a scroll. There we go. Right, I need to go invisible. Don't want them to get distracted.
Of course. No sooner said
Go
than done.
my wolf friend. A fairly important test because yeah, takes 5 damage from cold archer. Why though?
Of course.
Guards can't hurt it. Cold enforcer. There, his attacks are normal weapon attacks. Plus 1 weapon goes through it. Huh. It can't take the. They can't harm a demon. Demon can kill them. Okay. We have to use either an archer or an enforcer to kill things. Assassin doesn't work. It has to be an enforcer basically. Right.
A waste of my
We have a way to
talents.
kill those guys without having to rely on the demon. That's easy. So now it's more of a question, can we take care of the demon without any other interference? What do we have here? Wizard, guard, enforcer,
Of
guard.
course.
The enforcer is our pretty much only bet. Archer would also work, but I doubt they have enough arrows to actually get the job done. Enforcer also hastes himself, probably through a potion.
A waste of my talents.
Right, we need to kill all these guys. Can I just start charming them up? I don't think so.
A waste of my talents.
Okay. What about you? I can't fail in these charm attempts too much. Yep. Can't
No
fail
sooner
that much.
said than done.
Because I use the 6 charm attempts to get rid of the guards. And then I'll have the charm attempt here too, and the nymph cloak try to get an enforcer, and we need to, yeah, it'll get complicated no matter how I do this. If I lose control of the character, it's an automatic load. Maybe I should use this on her.
What? Of course.
No, we actually do need the demon to pop up. That's the entire point. Her death is the trigger, I think. Does that mean that we don't have
What?
to talk to her? As long as she dies, that's the only thing that matters. Eklitek. Need you to go there and die too. It won't work like this. I need him to be fucked over too, otherwise I can't save. Failure prone situation. Wait a minute. Let's think about this. I think magic protection is probably warranted here. Fuck off with this C chart. Won't fully protect me from anything, but I don't have to worry about the little crap she throws my way. Right, need you to die. Take the demon as far away from here as possible, so...
What?
Can I use the other clove here?
A waste of my talents.
Can't get too close to the demon, that's... Now okay, I can at least save.
Of course.
They cannot hurt Aquatech, they don't have anything but normal weaponry. These charm attempts have to work. We have the luxury of failing a single one, so not exactly much of a fool forever here. We're going to send them to their deaths, one at a time. Why here? Because I need to be able to lure new people in here without the demon reacting
Make
to us
it
in
quick.
any way. We're more or less just prepping the battlefield at this point.
No sooner said than done.
Everything has to work. Don't have backups for anything.
No sooner said than done.
Why are you going there? Take your friend with you.
Of course.
You have not
See
heard.
if you can
and
kill
will not
that
see.
one. I wouldn't have to use so many charm attempts at that point.
Your soul shall be forever. Your soul shall be
What? A waste of my talents.
And to see where they are. So there's still one remaining, but only one. You can afford to fail here a little bit. That's a little bit too much failing now.
A waste of my talents.
Come on, I need this to work. Go at the edge.
A waste of my talents.
One guard still remains. I want the demon to kill it. No one's gonna stand against the demon here. It has to be paralyzed. Ah, okay. Need to get the enforcer here though first.
No sooner said than done. A waste
Excellent,
of my talents.
excellent. Did not expect a success so soon. Yeah. Excellent. Hopefully you have the weapon we need. Needs to work.
No sooner said than done.
Don't have abilities to lower resistance. We've been death gazed. We have enough immunity to that we're not gonna die. There we are. There we are. Murder the fucker!
A waste of my talents.
Yeah, it's actually no problem at all.
Your soul shall be fodder.
No problem at all. He might regenerate a little bit, but not enough to counter that. Yeah, not at all. Okay, he was weak. Shrug, I guess?
What? Of course.
Well, that's job done as far as we're concerned. We still have a couple of werewolf leaders.
A waste of my talents. A waste of my talents.
Yeah, I think how this is the best way to do it is to take control of the wolves and send them to the enforcers to be killed. The archers. That
No
seems
sooner
like
said
the
than done.
sensible thing to do.
Listen.
Of course.
Will one of them follow? Excellent.
A waste of my talents.
It's a nice roar you got there.
Of course.
And now we'll wait. Weapon ineffective. A lot of weapon ineffective there though. I'm not seeing any enforcer action, so probably stop somewhere.
Of course.
Yeah, there's the enforcer. A lot of weapon ineffective, and 13 slashing from Garo. Enforcer weapon effective. How the hell do you kill those things then? I think the archers are the key role here. They damaged him before. I think what we need to do first is have the Lugarows fight each other. Then find a way. We need to support this one. This will not be the leader. The leader has to die no matter what happens. Try to paralyze his ass while they fight each other. I guess the archers have a few specialty arrows. Once those are out, there's really nothing you can do.
Make it quick.
Hey bro,
Of course.
to take care of your man. Oh no, he's the leader. Okay. So I need to
No
die.
sooner said than done. Oh.
I really need that one to die though. Weapon effective. This is it's not gonna go anywhere, is it?
A waste of my talents.
So you need to die somehow.
Of course.
You have not heard and will not see.
Of course.
Oh, these assassins, they're gone.
Of course.
Really, I can't harm it in any way. Or guards. Guards couldn't even in theory do anything. There is a mage inside. Might be our only hope. I mean, I just need someone to be able to do a point of damage to the passive thing, because I can just paralyze his ass. That's not a problem. Maybe one of them is weaker. So that one is gonna get murdered while this one is.
What?
Yeah, I have no idea how to kill this one. There was a mage earlier, we could have probably used
No
him.
sooner said than done.
There's also things happening inside the cavern, so maybe we could use some of that.
Of course. No sooner said than done.
This is
No
pretty
sooner said than done.
desperate. I have no idea how good Hergen Stoneblade even is, and he's
No
needed
sooner said than done.
for the quest. I can't get him involved. Well, nothing really mandates we have to do shit here. But that sort of brings up the point. Would have the demon have been the only one who could have done this?
A waste of my talents.
Yeah, I do need you to turn hostile. There we go.
Make it quick, of course. Yes? No. I am surely, of course.
Yeah, I'm pretty dead. Yeah, I don't know. I think we have to load.
No sooner said than done.
I must be speaking to you. Listen, please.
No sooner said than
Okay,
of
we know
course.
that the one who follows us is the leader now. Now is the question, can Mr. Demon deal with it or not?
A waste of my talents.
There we go. Can't work like this.
Of course.
I need immunity to poison at the very least. Getting hit is one thing, having to constantly deal with the after effects of poisoning is something else.
I must be speaking to you.
A waste of my no sooner said than done. Of course. No sooner said than done.
And then there's the demon.
Of course. A waste of
Alright,
my
what we're going to do
talents.
is take control of Lucarao. See what happens after that. See what happens after that.
Of course.
Yeah, he's a little bit
No sooner
resistant to
said than
magic.
done. No sooner said than done. A waste of my
We just need
talents.
the goddamn wolf and the demon to engage each other. I need to know if damage can be applied or not. If not, nothing's going to change here no matter what we do. Magic works on it, that's for certain. So mage can
Of course.
That means the demon can, because demon can also use magic. Right. Yeah, it's dead. Didn't die in the way I imagined, but that's a death alright. So I'd consider that a success. We killed... How about the other one?
A waste of my talents. A
It's
waste
technically
of my
not what we
talents.
need to do, but we didn't answer the question what happens when we push a Lucaro versus a demon.
Of course.
And I do need to kill the demon anyway, so
Of course.
if he's immune to everything else besides the magic, all the better. We have our assassin for that particular instance. Getting to the lower level with him in tow should be easier now anyway, because the inside isn't quite so filled with people.
No sooner said than done. A waste of my...
So now if you have invisibility potions, would be a good time to use it. Yeah, we don't... That ship has sailed. I should have prepared better anyway.
No sooner said than done.
Need the 2 magic resistance potions.
A waste of my talents.
Yeah,
No
sure.
sooner said than done. What? A waste of my talents. A waste of my talents.
They don't have enough casting power with the mages, I think, to kill another one of these. So they have to kill him through other things. I'm sure they can.
Of course.
Probably.
Of course.
We can probably survive this for a while, even with the demon coming after us. The demon isn't coming after anything. Things happening.
I am surely close to death. No sooner said than done.
Do something.
A waste of my talents.
And I'm dead. Why aren't you doing something?
A waste of my...
And what can I do? Can't do shit. He's death gazing something, probably the werewolf. Yep. That definitely did damage to the plastic thing. Blue Eclatec cannot harm the werewolf. He has normal weapons. There's only gonna be one into this encounter. The Lucarao is basically gonna kill everything. He's also gonna kill Eclatec again and again and again, even with his incarnations being in effect. No, not necessarily. Just... right. He's using his magic, and it is effective.
You have not heard and will not see.
Make it a waste of my talents. Of course.
Need you
No
to
sooner said than
entertain
done.
him for a while. I feel like we're missing someone here. There's no enforcer here now.
You have not heard and will not
A waste
see.
of my talents.
Okay, that's pretty much the last of the guard. Kill the guard.
Of course. Of course. No sooner said than done.
They're going to kill the demon. Now let's say the Luke Garou gets killed here, as he should.
A waste of my talents. A waste of my
We
talents.
need to finish up the demon through some other means. This wasn't exactly what I had in mind, but I do need to kill the guardsman. That doesn't matter. Now, you need to be on my side so the blasted thing will kill it. Come on, you're supposed to be a demon with your super abilities. Why is the demon so super interested in me? Let's see if we can go away for a little bit. Problem is that the demon will lose this type of encounter.
A waste of my talents. No sooner said than done.
Yeah, he uses the health restoration ability only when he's low on health. And magic resistance is required apparently too. Yeah,
A waste of my talents.
let them fight each other, see what happens. Demon will lose this every time. Luke Garou is the reason he's still in the fight is because his stupid magic resistance is good.
Of course. Yes, of course.
So whenever he throws his special abilities on him, counters it with the magic resistance. Vampiric touch, magic resistance. Death gaze, magic resistance. That's the only thing we hear. So yeah, I'm not sure how you're supposed to get everything to go your way. There we go! 11 points of magical damage. Not bad.
Of course.
Death gaze, magic resistance. I think the magic resistance comes mostly
A
from
waste
me
of my
actually,
talents.
at least against the death gaze. There we go! Good for you.
A waste of my talents.
And don't kill it. Don't kill it!
A waste of my talents. What? A waste of my talents.
Come on, you can do it. There we go! No more werewolves anymore. And I can just walk away because you're not gonna follow me.
A waste of my talents.
Right, the bigger problem is I actually
No
do need
sooner
an
said than
enforcer to kill the blasted thing. So, any volunteers? Yes, enforcer somewhere. Probably the fastest of the enemy, so...
No sooner said than done. No sooner said than done.
There's a lot of enemies that are not going to be able to do any good here. I absolutely need to use this. Yeah, good for you.
A waste of my talents.
The archer is trouble for...
No sooner said than done. Make it a waste of my talents.
You will die or make double
Of
show.
course.
Right, this is just getting rid of the fodder, basically. Feel free to use your axe.
A waste of my talents.
Come on, kill it, and you'll die because of the demon. Come on, come on. There we go. Not exactly what I wanted, but who cares. They're too slow to be a threat to me. I need the
A waste
enforcer
of my
here.
talents.
There's the enforcer. Sure it shall be.
A waste of my talents.
Now. Actually, no. No. You.
Will give us power.
I want you to just stay away.
A waste of my
Don't
talents.
need to do anything special. Need to lure these guys away. Without the paralysis, this is no good. Paralysis is the key, and I don't think I can get extra enforcers here, so either this or nothing, pretty much. You killed the enforcer! You! Holy shit, why? The enforcer is much better.
No sooner said than done. No sooner said than done.
The enforcer follow me.
No sooner said than done. Of course.
Where the fuck is the enforcer? No, I haven't lured any of these guys here, okay. Is there an auto save? No. Oh, sweet Jesus.
A waste of my talents.
So troublesome. So troublesome.
No sooner said than done.
You wouldn't have been able to provide an enforcer for me. We should fight things out here, mostly.
Of course. No sooner said than done.
I'm not gonna repeat the mistake I did previously. We need to paralyze his ass first, then we can Use the enforcer to wipe them out. Magic resistance guarantees that I'm protected from the demon's abilities.
I am surely close to death.
Right, I don't think I'll survive the enforcer. But we are no longer in the demon's side.
Of course.
Right. How about now? Now we have everything taken care of. The werewolves are gone. And the demon doesn't have anything to rely upon. Need to stay outside the enforcer's vision though. Don't want him getting stuck in this. Why aren't you decided not to use your wand, did you? I wish I could see clearly when the wand is usable and when it isn't. You used to be less trouble, Mr. Demon. Actually, I can lower his saving throws. That's no problem at all. Now that I think about it, that's the least of my
A
troubles.
waste of my talents.
This is why we bought those Greater Malison scrolls, more than one. He could have enough magic resistance to make this worthless waste of time. He might not be. Saving throws lowered, and he doesn't attack us. Magic resistance? Well, he's at -4 saving throws. Probably enough. -8.
A waste of my talents.
Quest done. Not sure if all of this was warranted. Mainly we did this because of the werewolves. Demon itself wasn't much of an issue. Any more enemies here?
No sooner said than done. Of course. No sooner said than done.
Okay, I think the enforcers are basically glass cannon types. That's why the guards will win against them. But they're still better damage.
I am surely close. Of course.
How am I doing this? Not getting anything out of this. Right. A little bit more complex to get everything done, but it is what it is.
A waste of my talents.
I mean, the main plot line still
Of
remains.
course.
Might as well talk to a few people, but yeah, this is pretty much it.
Of course.
There wasn't much here. I didn't notice any kind of a journal update, so I think there is nothing that will really is remaining here anymore. So I don't think we have to kill the werewolves. You have to kill them if you fight against the greater wolf were first and complete that quest. Then it becomes a must, or less. Not for us.
Of course.
Yeah, don't even bother with that.
A waste of
Yup,
my
John.
talents.
And you get nothing out of it. Well, that's basically wrap on the expansion content.
No sooner said than done.
Might as well move on to the main storyline. I'll play it to the point where we'll go to Candlekeep.
Of course.
Not particularly interested in loot or experience, so this should be a fairly straightforward
Of course.
job. Actually, the same thing can be said about the
No sooner said than
Candlekeep
done.
encounter.
A waste
We're
of
more or
my
less
talents.
interested in moving the
No
plot
sooner
forward,
said
which
than
doesn't
done.
really require much
A
of
waste
us.
of my talents.
The fighting is totally unnecessary. Yeah, job's done. If you want to fight, go ahead, but I have nothing to win anymore.
No sooner said than done.
The
No
demon
sooner said than
fight
done.
with the werewolf leaders is
A
pretty much
waste
the
of my
last proper
talents.
fight we're gonna do.
Of course.
The next, no, there's still one with the
No sooner said than done.
doppelgangers. That's about it. Rest is just nonsense.
Of course.
Nice fights if you enjoy them, I suppose, but I have nothing to gain. Nothing at all, so... Use car.
I am a man of my word.
I have inventory for this. Probably. Investigate Iron Throne, right.
A waste of
Really
my
done,
talents.
so...
Players, I am Duke Eltan, commander of the Flaming Fist.
Your journey has... You close your eyes to...
A waste of my talents.
Hold, travelers! Before you will be allowed entrance, you must donate a tome of great value to our library.
Don't care.
Salutations.
Talk to me.
I am Catterley, a visitor of Candlekeep, like yourselves.
We're here for business, not for chatting.
No sooner said than done.
Something on your mind?
Of course.
You need something, stranger?
Of course. A waste of my talents.
Our library is a man's
A
harem
waste of my
knowledge.
talents.
We do need to find the Peter's
A
fire
waste
and
of my
throne here
talents.
somewhere. Pretty much after that we'll head to the top floor, get arrested, and
Of
that's our
course.
involvement. End of our involvement in this place. Yeah.
A waste of my talents. No sooner said than done. No
Our
sooner said than
rules
done.
are very strict.
From the tombs we want 2 tomes and that's it. Everything else is just nonsense.
Someone disturbs me.
Speed it up, please. Right, so this should allow us to escape.
A waste of my talents.
Right. Most of this is mostly crap.
No sooner said than done.
Double gangers all over the place. We're not particularly interested in encountering them. Home number 1. More wisdom. Which is nice, but not the real deal, really. I needed access to a new knock spell. Right. Strength Dome. Strength Tomes, be somewhere here. I believe with just a couple of spiders and things like that. Carry weight goes from 200 pounds to 500 pounds. Single extra point makes a huge difference. 19, 19, 16, 19, 21, 6. Or 4 actually, but who's counting? That's it. The rest is just luxury. Something we don't need.
Of course.
More doppelgangers upon doppelgangers upon doppelgangers. Greater doppelgangers.
Of course.
In the caves below Candlekeep that just allow you to escape. Hostile party. I think there's a couple of basilisks here too. Still they can't see me, so who cares? Yeah, greater ones too. Two greater ones are pretty much equal to the demon that we slayed. As far as experience points counts are concerned.
Life continues.
A waste of my talents.
I think we want to rest. Can't rest on this map apparently. I use this through edge to escape. Right, once we call our ass to Baldur's Gate, I pretty much leave things there. We have to do a few things, find things out there, then prevent the assassination attempts, and then there's the final fight and the road to it. It'll take some time to do. We need to fight against a handful of greater doppelgangers. We need to take out the assassin, and then after that it's easy street with Sarevok. Road to Sarevok is tougher than he is. So only the doppelganger fight that's giving me some worry. The rest I can see an easy path through no matter what we do. We talked to someone about Tomoko.
I must talk to you in private. These are troubled times.
Of course. Yes?
Still 60,000. Visibility scroll, please. Knock scrolls, please. Do I need knock scrolls? Maybe, I don't know. Yeah. Right. That should be enough to see things through. We need to meet up with Tomoko.
Of course.
I don't think we need a knock spell here anymore.
Of course.
Also, don't think we need 2 globes of invulnerability to take a stone skin.
You want some whiskey?
I think I can use my speed to evade all kinds of
A waste of
encounters.
my talents.
There's definitely a flaming fist patrol here somewhere, probably multiples. But they're never gonna be able to catch me, so I'm not sure why I should care.
I must talk to you in private. These are troubled times.
Where's Sarevok's life? But what? Okay. Confirmed suspicions about Slythe and Kristen, who murdered Duke Entar, and find them in the undercellar. She also mentioned Cythandrias associated with the Iron Throne. She also told me of my shared lineage with Sarabak and our father, bold god of murder. Blah blah blah. Right, so we don't really need to go to the top of the... What exactly do we need to do? I mean, to go to Duke Elton, we need to go to the Iron Throne, and we need to go to the Assassins in the Undercellar. Then the ending sequence will basically start, and there's more or less no going away from that. I'll leave things here. We should be able to wrap up most of the preparation fairly quickly. The only questionable thing is the assassination attempt on the leaders of the city. If it goes well, we should be able to wrap things up fairly quickly. I feel it might require multiple attempts. I can't, even if I try to paralyze and do everything I can, they might still succeed in their attempts because the paralysis isn't gonna work every time. I would need to play out multiple good enemies in an environment that also has allies working in it. So, and I can't kill anyone, that's also a big thing. Greater malisons would certainly help. I might not be able to cast many, but even a single one would make sure that whatever we throw actually is stick. Emotions probably our only chance. Up to... It only affects enemies. And if we're lucky, it doesn't affect all that many enemies. Lucky because neutrals will not attack unconscious people. So if we could get even a couple of guys away from the immediate fight immediately, that would be enough to make the difference. Then me just paralyzing their asses would be enough. And once the unconscious people pop up, I can just paralyze them separately. So hopefully it'll work like that, more or less. We have enough potions and scrolls to see things through. Sarabok fight would be the most trivial one. The assassin is sort of trivial one. Because we're looking for just some papers they carry. Same with the Iron Throne where we need to visit. So we don't exactly care about the fights at all. Totally meaningless, can't get anything new. Just want to get things to our end at this point. So we can get to the real challenge of the Let's Play here. The high level monsters and the bullshit abilities of demigods and dragons and super mages.